Recently, the world of cryptocurrencies experienced a significant plummet, with Bitcoin's price falling below $57,000. This drop came just ahead of the Federal Reserve meeting. As investors held their breath, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell announced that interest rates would remain unchanged. Despite the turbulence, prices remained stable. As we speak, Bitcoin has regained its footing, reaching over $64,000 for the first time since late April. A glimmer of hope, perhaps? Here's where Arthur Hayes steps in. His outlook on this situation is one of cautious optimism. He believes that the worst has passed. In his words, he expects prices to bottom out, plateau, and begin to slowly rise. However, don't expect him to be hoarding more Bitcoin. He plans to enjoy life, keeping a close eye on the market, and taking advantage of the recent sell-off to dabble in high-risk trading positions with Solana and Dogecoins. But it's not all light-hearted trading for Hayes. He's been closely monitoring the developments at the U.S. Treasury, the Federal Reserve, and the recent bailout of Republic First Bank. According to Hayes, these are all indicators that dollar liquidity will begin to increase. Just a month ago, before the last Bitcoin halving, he was bearish on prices due to the dollar's declining liquidity. However, a critical macroeconomic indicator caught his attention. The U.S. Federal Reserve's plan to borrow more funds, approximately $41 billion more than previously announced in January. Hayes warns that this is not good news for those who own treasuries, as it will increase the supply of treasuries and likely increase long-term bond rates. But what does this mean for Bitcoin? Hayes believes that the answer lies in some form of yield curve control. And when that happens, Bitcoin might embark on a real climb, potentially reaching an astounding $1 million. To summarize, despite the recent downturn in Bitcoin's price, Hayes remains optimistic. He believes that Bitcoin has reached its lowest point and predicts a slow recovery. His strategy involves high-risk trading with Solana and Dogecoins, instead of adding more Bitcoin to his wallet. He also anticipates an increase in dollar liquidity due to recent developments at the U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve. According to Hayes, these factors could trigger Bitcoin's climb to $1 million. In the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrencies, one thing is certain: the future of Bitcoin is anything but predictable. As Arthur Hayes has shown us, it's a fascinating journey filled with twists and turns. And who knows, maybe the next twist is right around the corner.